Hello, it's Miss JC. We are going to do Acro A, which is Our Own House by Day Felice, I think is the band name. Anyway, this time we're going to start on stage in one long line. We're going to stand in between the mats. So we're going to have two mats, and we're going to stand in between. Brandon's going to make the outsides of the mats, since there's two of them, or the outsides of the line, sorry, and Rock Rabbits will make the middle of the line. We're going to start down on our knees like this, and we're going to get all the way down. Now, I tend to tell the girls that they're getting little, like a seed, like they're trying to make a little flower seed or something. They get down like that, and for some reason they remember it really well that way. But we're going to be down, and then we're going to come up on our knees and pop for 8, and then we're going to reach up for 4, and put your hand on the shoulder of the girl next to her, the shoulder of the girl next to you, and look at your hand as you do it. And then for another 4 counts, we're going to go on this side and look, and then for 4 counts, we're going to lift up, step up, and we're all going to stand up together while we have our hands on their shoulders. Now, the Brandon girls, since they're on the ends of the line, they're going to have one arm just kind of hanging out in La La Land. But I think it's a little bit easier for them to remember than putting their hands on the hip. But anyway, if during practice, if Brandon wants to stand closer together to try and work on standing up with one hand on a girl's shoulder, they can do that. Just remember, for the recital, that's not how it's going to go. All right. And then we are going to let go of our shoulders, and then we're going to have 8 counts to cartwheel. Now, when we cartwheel, Brandon is going to cartwheel forward onto the front mats, and Rock Rabbits is going to cartwheel backwards onto the back mat. So we're splitting our line by which studio you're from. You have 8 counts to do that, and then we're going to have 8 counts to change our lines again, and we're going to do it with 4-step claps. So that means that Rock Rabbits is going to go forward, and Brandon's going to go backwards. I know it's a little bit confusing since we just split, but it's going to look really cool, and I think the girls are going to have a lot of fun with it. But if you're Rock Rabbits, you're going to go step, clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, clap. If you're Brandon, you're going to go step, clap, step, clap, step, clap, step, clap. And we just switched mats doing that. All right, and that's another count of 8. Our counts of 8 are kind of fast, which is why it probably seems like we're not doing much in one count of 8. Anyway, keep going. All right, we're going to do something new that we haven't learned yet in class, and that's going to be a PK turn. So that's when our leg is a needle, and we're going to step all the way up to passe, and we're not going to bend our knee to get up there. And when we do that, we're going to have our hand up here like we're searching for something. And we're going to step up and search. All right, now, I can't turn very well on this carpet. It's kind of hard, but when we land, we kick our leg back out. All right? Because when we do a standing PK, we go PK and kick it back out. So when we turn, we kick it back out. All right? It's very difficult to do on this carpet. All right. And then we're going to go hand, straddle jump. Again, the PK turn was a count of 8. Our hand, straddle jump was a count of 8. And now we're going to move spots. We're going to move right back to that line where we started in between mats. And to do that, we're going to clasp our hands behind our back. So we're just going to put them like this. And then we're going to bend down, and we're going to do little tiny runs to get there. So that means that Rock Rabbits is going to run backwards, Brandon's going to run forwards until we make our line that we started with. And then that's 1 count of 8 to do that, and then all together in our one big line again, we're going to do a needle roll. And when we do that needle roll, we should be able to roll into the front mat then. All right. Yes, this is my favorite part, I think. So we're going to do a step touch, not a step tap. So we're going to step, touch our toe. And when we do that, put a hand on our chest. Then we're going to step, touch, hand on your chest. Then we're going to circle. And then we're going to go step, tap, step, tap, circle. But I think we should do it where it's the same. So we go step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. with our circles. So let me do that all together. Step, tap, step, tap, circle, step, tap, circle. All right, does that make sense? So when we're putting our hands out like this, we're putting them on the shoulders again, and we're gonna keep them on the shoulders when we do our circle. All right, so that was just 2 counts of 8 again. And then we are gonna reverse going down to our knees again. So we're gonna go down, down. Oh, did you hear my knee crack? All right. And then, yes. And then we're gonna roll opposite ways. So Brandon is gonna do a forward roll to make sure they stay on the front mat. And Rock Rabbits is gonna do a backwards roll to make sure that they go to the back mat then. And you're gonna do that to standing. So if Brandon's doing a forward roll, they're doing a forward roll to standing. If Rock Rabbits is doing a backwards roll, it's a backwards roll to standing, which is very easy to do off of your knees. All right, so we stand up, and then we go hand, hand, and we're gonna do our wolf jump, which remember is when we have one leg straight out in front of us and the other one is tucked beneath us. And then after that, we're gonna do a handstand. So yeah, the wolf jump, count of 8, handstand, count of 8. And then we're gonna do a compass turn like we did in our last dance. Sorry, I stuck my leg in a little bit there. I thought I was gonna kick the couch. All right. And that's another count of 8. And then we're gonna do the grapevine. Another thing that we haven't learned yet, but it's gonna be super fun. I think you're gonna like it. We're gonna step to the side, step behind, to the side, together. Side, behind, side, together. A little bit faster. Side, behind, side, together. Side, behind, side, together. Let's try it even faster. Side, behind, side, together. Side, behind, side, together. And that's how fast it's gonna be, okay? So that's 1 count of 8. And then we're gonna have some fun. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So does that kind of make sense? That little sequence there is 2 counts of 8, but it's a little bit fast. So if we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sense? All right, let's keep moving. Oh yes. We have a tiny, tiny repeat. We're gonna hand, hand, wolf jump again. And then we're gonna do a straddle roll. And when we land, I don't know if you can see me. When we land in straddle, we're gonna put our hands up. All right? And then the music should kind of change beat a little bit, slow down a bit. We're gonna go into a bridge hold and we're gonna hold it to 8. But before we go into our bridge hold, we landed like this. We're gonna turn and then go into our big bridge. I'm not gonna demonstrate our big bridge because Miss JC hurt her ribs a few years ago, so it doesn't go very well for me anymore. But we hold our big bridge for 8, and then we're gonna come down and we're gonna do a candlestick. And we're gonna hold our candlestick for 4 and then roll to stand up. So if we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sense? All right. And then we get to do everybody's favorite part. We're gonna do butt kicks off stage. We're gonna do diamond hands. And we're gonna do butt kicks, but we're gonna go opposite ways. So Brandon should be on the front mat right now. So that means that Brandon's gonna butt kick off to stage left, and Rock Rabbits is gonna do butt kicks off stage right. And then we're gonna do passes. And we should have about 3.5 counts of passes. 3.5, 8 counts, sorry. And then 1, I think we can get to our new spots in 4 counts. But we're gonna pass, do our passes, go around, and then we're gonna come in to new spots. So our new spots are a little different. I hope you can see them, not sure. On our front mat, we're gonna have any girls that know how to back bend, that can actually do their back bend, which I think both Brandon girls can. I know Brinley can. Rayleigh's getting pretty close. We'll see if the other 3 will get there. I think Lilith can get there. I think we can get them all there actually, but we're gonna do our best, huh? But they're gonna go down and do their back bend for 8. If they can do a walk over or kick over out of it, that's great. They can do that. They can't, just come out of your bridge and stand back up. And while they do that, the girls in the back mats are just gonna go up and do a star jump and shine. All right? And then we get to repeat the chorus, which goes all the way back to the hand, wolf jump, handstand, compass turn. And then our grapevines again, grapevines, and then roller arms. And then we get to go to our hand, wolf jump again. And then I think instead of our straddle roll, we're just gonna go to our pose. Sound good? I haven't figured out our pose yet. I'll figure it out a little later, but hopefully that all made sense. I know it was really fast. I'll try and film a video of me doing it, but our music isn't cut, so we'll see. Here we go. Thanks.